Rhode Island has these little pockets of history tucked everywhere. You could be driving to a sale and stumble onto something like this, quiet, old, and forgotten, and with more cemeteries per square mile than any other state, it's easy to do. I didn't know it yet, but this quiet morning was about to lead to an afternoon all about volume.
Those are some great pickups. I'll get them right out to you. Hey, I'm Hyde, the junk rocker.
My girlfriend and I were on our way to Newport, Rhode Island, but we stopped by this estate sale, and walking into this house, I wasn't expecting much. Just another sale, another quick look around. But immediately, I am seeing stereo equipment, and that is my jam. That is where I live. So already I knew we were going to be a bit delayed getting out to the island, so we're going to take a look at all this. And oh, look at this. I'm immediately greeted by all this. Wow. Yeah, my poker face is amazing there, isn't it? It's not the only time my poker face will betray me today, but looking at all this equipment right there, that 8-track player with the wood grain on it, that is just gorgeous. So I'm immediately going to take a look at that. And look, it's still connected. This was in use until recently. So amazing. This receiver right here from RCA, the lightest receiver I've ever picked up in my life. Made it real easy to ship, and it did go, so that's pretty fantastic. Spoiler alert, I do buy that. What else do I buy? Keep it tuned, this is going to be a fun one. This King of Blues shirt at Guitar Center Festival, pretty cool, had potential. Not as old as the shirts I liked. I saw a lot of musician gear in here, so I was kind of hoping for some old concert t-shirts or things like that. And my girlfriend there, she is so good at digging through things, better than I am at it. One of the reasons why she's so wonderful. She's looking through everything, trying to find me some shirts, and I'm just taking it all in. It's so much going on. But I figure, all right, I gotta look at some shirts too, right? So I start going through some of these here. None of these were old and of the vintage that I like, so it was gonna be a pass. And this guitar was a bit pricey, but I mean, I like a good Strat. It just wasn't going to be for me. And that Tiger, hey, he was already claimed by that fella who picked that up and took it home. Let's go down to the basement now and see what we can. Oh, wow. Floor to ceiling, wall to wall stacks of electronics. This is amazing. Now, I always say I love going down to the basement to find some of the cool stuff maybe people have forgotten about. None of this was forgotten about. This was all stuff that was a work in progress or was already shipped up and is just in great condition. I'm looking at all this stuff from every era, every corner, every shelf. It's overwhelming, but in the best possible way. So many things to go through, but I'm seeing some records, so some of this equipment is going to have to wait. While I'm looking through, I'm looking at the bindings. I'm trying to see on the side here if I see any names that stick out. And in all honesty, a lot of this was the kind of stuff you're seeing for a quarter at the garage sales or at the thrift shops. None of it was really standout stuff, but if you could read any of that, hey, you tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I missed out on some gems. Wanted to pick up that Skid Row Slave to the Grind CD, but sadly no disc in it. Had to move on from the #1 album, the first ever heavy metal album to debut at #1. No Slave to the Grind for me on this day. But again, I'm still trying to take it all in. Look how many records there are. I couldn't do much more than a quick scan to really see what all was here. And I figured this was already day 2. There was about 20 minutes left in this sale when we rolled up. So I figured probably anything really great has already been snagged and already been taken, and that's fine. Taking a look here now, I'm seeing some other things maybe to take my mind off, like these newspapers. It was all 9/11 things. And again, it's just that thing we here in the Northeast, we saved that stuff. It was our way of grieving and our way of mourning, so I understand it. So you see those at a lot of sales. We've talked about it before. None of these CDs were really jumping out, a lot of CDRs, so I didn't end up taking this book home, but I do love a good CD booklet. So many cool things in there. And this Harry Potter, this was all Harry Potter books on audio disc. Again, did not come home with me, but I'm beginning to really give it some thought. You know, with 20 minutes left in the sale, you think they'd want to sell all of this stuff? And could I get all of this stuff out? So I'm beginning to formulate a plan. What am I willing to pay? I gotta consult with the girlfriend to make sure we're on the same page, what's worth it or not. And of course, she's going over and looking at these amazing reel-to-reel systems. She's got a good eye, what can I tell you? And I'm looking at these just going, wow, you don't see these every day. I gotta get out of here, gotta get out of the basement, clear my head a little bit, because I'm about to make some crazy offer and try to take all that home, and that's not particularly sane of me. So let's see if maybe I can clear my head in the attic, maybe get away from all the audio equipment, and, well, nope, there's more. It's everywhere in this house. Sure enough, right here on the right, there's more, but I did get distracted by this beautiful print. I love this thing, just a great scene. Didn't end up taking it home with me though. And then this thing was so cool. This is a TV wall mount for 16 to 21 inch TVs. Ended up selling it to a TV production company that needed it for putting it on the air on something. So I figured that was great. Happy to do it. Only cost me $5. This is the lesson. Always bring batteries to a sale. That way you can test whatever you find, and in this particular case, it worked out real well. This is a railroad clock with a train noise, and I wanted to make sure that it worked.
It works, huh?
That's fun.
I've been listening to this clock for almost every hour on the hour in my office for the past year, but it sold recently, on its way to a new owner. All right, I got a bad idea, and I'm going to ask about it, and this could be really stupid.
I'm going to ask a crazy question.
Yeah.
I have an illness.
Okay.
I love buying stereo equipment.
Okay.
And I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot in this place.
Oh, I know.
What would it take? All of it.
Randy? Randy might be downstairs. The guy with the ponytail?
Okay.
Go talk to him.
All right.
I'm sure he'd be more than happy to make a deal with you.
But I'm cheap, so he might not be.
Oh,
but
no.
if you need it cleared out,
Oh, believe me.
I might be willing to spend the next hour of our lives collectively
All right.
doing so.
Randy, my long-haired brother, I'm going to find him, and we're going to see if we can't make this deal. I don't even know what my price is going to be or his. Let's see.
Are you Randy?
I'm Randy.
I was told to speak to you.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Scary.
I love buying stereo equipment.
Okay.
You have a lot.
We have a lot.
Hey, look, we already agree on one thing. It's a start.
To take all of it,
Yeah.
to spend the next hour of my life getting it all out of here.
Okay.
What would you think?
I'm going to ask you what's it worth for you?
Not a lot, but because I don't know what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, and I have lots of remotes, and you'd have to match them up.
Yep, I did that.
A
Then,
bunch of work.
and I love doing stupid work.
Would you give me $25 for it?
$25?
Yeah.
Yeah, poker face, your voice went up 3 octaves.
It's a lot of work. But you know what? Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Cool. Cool. I have a little work table I do things on at home, and right now it has 6 stereo systems on it,
Yep.
waiting for me to evaluate everything.
Mine has
Or I'd be taking
3.
some of this. There's some nice gear here.
Pay her, and then I'll
Okay.
get started.
That's awesome.
Hopefully, it'll fit in my car. I'll do it until the car is full, and then I might have to stop. But I'm gonna try to help you out.
Okay. No, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Well,
I figured there's a lot.
There is a lot. Yeah.
Trust me, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. But
I like reel to reel. There's some decent.
I
reel to
do
reel.
because I'm a radio guy.
There's a bunch of tapes over there.
Yeah, I saw. It's gonna be fun.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
we made a deal.
Excellent. Just point to whatever you need me to help you haul.
Everything that's stereo equipment.
Oh, you're the one taking all the stereo?
I'm taking it all.
All that in there? All that
Whatever
downstairs?
you can fit in the car.
Yeah, whatever I can fit.
Do you want to move it?
See, that's what I figure.
This was insanity, all for $25. Like I said, no poker face or voice on me. I don't think I've ever heard myself speak like that, but here we are. This is the car, fully loaded. Not the way the dealership says. We couldn't see out. We only had room for ourselves to sit. This was a fun ride home, and it was a few hours, but it was totally worth it. What do you think? What would you have paid for them? Let me know in the comments. Was $25 a good deal? I thought so. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.